These right here are facts which we have to discuss. For whatever reason, people tend to have a hard time when it comes to receiving guidance or taking direction from others. Right? For whatever reason, it could be a multitude of reasons, right? Sometimes it's arrogance, sometimes it's ignorance, sometimes it's poor listening skills, and then a lot of the times it's also hurt. People are hurt, they're wounded. My mentor is the one that got me to see it this way, right? It's like a wounded creature, right, out in nature, and you're trying to help the wounded creature, but the wounded creature is in defense mode, right? So it's bitey. It's trying to bite you every time you try to get near it. And so it's kind of like that with people. You see, people are not only children, right? We're also animals. Many of us are in survival mode. And so this prohibits us from being able to listen or take direction or receive guidance from others. See, with doing this work, especially with the left-hand path, it's important that the practitioner continually incinerates their ego. You have to keep putting yourself through the fire, because if you don't, what'll happen is that your fucking ego will overly inflate, right? It'll balloon out, and this is a recipe for disaster and destruction. And although the path does entail destruction, we seek destruction for the purposes of refinement in accordance with our true will. In order to be able to succeed in this work, you're going to need a mentor, a guide at some point, and you need like a community, a group of you and other practitioners who are practicing, that you can be honest with, that you can talk about your lived experiences, that you can relate to and bounce ideas off of. Even if you're self-initiating, every single teacher has this, right? If you sign up for the Black School of St. Cyprian of Antioch, Jason Miller has a Facebook group, right, for the Black School. If you learn from Travis Mages, right, shout out to both of them. He has the Mages Society, right, his Facebook group. Even with self-initiation, you still need a group. You need friends. You need a safe space. Not only do you need to learn how to create a safe space for yourself, but you need to learn how to share your safe space with others who are also safe. Without this, you'll go off the deep end and lose yourself on this path. You're going to destroy yourself. So for those who are unable to receive and accept guidance or take direction from others, these people, this is their fate. Ultimately, they end up destroying themselves. The ideations, the delusions which they conjure up, these spirits become too big for them to exercise, and they run wild and rampant, oftentimes dwelling in the person's shadow, which usually gets projected onto other people. A lot of the times, their teacher. You see, with being a teacher, right, we have to know and understand that sometimes our students are going to fucking bite us. Sometimes they're going to hurt us. Sometimes we can reconcile and move forward, and then at times such isn't the case. You may find sometimes that you bump heads with one of your students, right, and then like weeks, maybe a months later, you guys are reconciled, right? Let's say if it was more of them, right, they might be a little stubborn, right? And sometimes it takes months or a period of them enduring trials to where they realize, okay, now I see what my teacher, my mentor, or my guru may have been attempting to point out to me that I wasn't seeing, that I might have projected onto them. People are going to fuck up, they're going to make mistakes, they're going to bite us, they're going to hurt us, but it's about the ones who can show, humility, right? How they move forward after making a mistake, right? Do they make amends, right? Is there an adjustment, a shift made? Right? I'm rambling now, though, right? But yeah, y'all be easy.